I was going to come out. And then I saw fishy. What the fuck? Who do you think you are? Huh? What the fuck? Fishy. What do you think I'm going to come out because you said fishy? What the fuck? Huh? No, we can just stay here. It's fine. Just stare at the start tuning screen and just continue, like, hearing the song loop forevermore. How about that? We can just stay there, you know? The fuck? Fuck. My fucking... Why is it? Okay, wait. Whatever. Hi. Good morning. How are you today? I have so many mics on. Oh no. There we go. Splashy. My eyes are like, I think it's freaking out just a little bit. I'm not sure. Bye. It's swimming away. It's been a while I've been in this world. Hello. Focus. There. Now we focus. We're out of focus for a while. Long time no see. It is good. It is morning. How are you all? Oh, I don't have. I will do that while I'm here. Usually I have like comments, and I definitely forgot. I forgot how to VR stream now. For some reason my eyes close very faster. Sleepy, wake up early, rare fish. Aww. I will spawn. What the hell? I'm streaming on Wednesday. Am I streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming on Wednesday. What the hell? Now I can just bring it out here. It's kinda low. Hold on. Let me bring it up, and that should be good. Is that good? Is that better? Actually, I should check my filters. Oh. All my filters are like gone. That should be better. And there you go, yeah. There. Yeah, I'm streaming on Wednesday. What are you talking about? I can bring my schedule up right here. Which, you know, might as well talk about now. This week's schedule. Wow, I mean, you know, usually people talk about this later. But we can just do that now. Wow. Fuck, it might be blurry. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Don't worry, it won't be wet. So, Yeah, we have tomorrow. We'll be drawing the emotes. I was going to draw the emotes today, but I like, you know what? Let's just switch it up. I have it for like tomorrow, and I'm moving it a lot. I'm going to put myself. There we go. So you don't be moving all over the freaking place. There we go. Yeah. And then on Wednesday, we have happy karaoke because I feel bad of just singing only sad songs on Valentine's Day. See? Okay. But I feel like this is more my normal schedule. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and this is randomly on Saturday. I'm trying to switch up some stuff. I'm trying to see like what's good. A good schedule for me, and somehow need to make content on this channel, cause I will be real here, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm moving a lot. But this is better. There. You're quitting your job? Are you going to quit? You going to get a new job? I mean, congrats on being able to. Well, if you have like a plan. Hello, Zach. Welcome. Welcome to the good morning stream. I hope you're having a good morning or good evening or good night. It's night for some people, and it's evening for some people right now. Oh, you're going to work for yourself? Ooh, that is a big gamble. Well, I wish you luck in your journey. This sounds very interesting. I feel like that's what I guess a lot of people doing now these days, just working for themselves. Of course, having like a little side, like a little part-time job on the side while working for themselves. Everyone is being an entrepreneur. Yeah. Let me find this chat while I'm here. Oh, oh, sorry. Up have chat here so I don't be. Okay. Ooh, all the comments are like falling all over. Okay. I don't mind. Having an extra job but anywhere around me, minimum wage jobs is not real benefit. Yeah, that's. I'm moving. Hold on. That is truly understandable. It is very rough now these days. Underboob, bitch, you didn't see anything. What the fuck? You saw nothing. Oh. Oh, you saw inside of my head? Oh, Lord. It's okay, you see nothing, okay? I have a lot of things going on in my head. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My head, it's okay. Try. Usually I have everything set up, but I did not have everything set up that I thought I had. But should be fine now. Well, it's not much of an underboob. It's just my jacket, which I can take off, which I cannot take it off right now. Unfortunately. Like, it's not really much. Underboob is. Isn't it supposed to be at least cleavage wise? Like, it's actually showing than just this? This is not showing. This is just a bathing suit. That's it. A tight bathing suit. So would it really be considered underboobs? That is the question. I don't think so. I should have uh 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 skin tight still. Oh my god. Huh? Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. I don't think so. I think that shouldn't be a thing. It should be cleavage to be under boobs. It should be a cutout and seeing the skin so it can be under boobs. That's what I think, but to each their own. My scuff along art tag. What? No. Let me see. Oh, there is something. Ah, you post your art. Hey, day 8. Art journey. Ah. Do you mind if I show it in here? Ah. It's Nora. It's so cute. Kiki. Fucking Kiki. I forgot. What's it? Kiki. I forgot. I haven't seen it. I mean, that movie in along that gingly. Holy shit! I'm saying my name. Yeah, Kiki. Her name is Kiki, but I don't remember. I think Kiki message something. I don't remember. It's not coming to. It's ugly though. What the fuck? It's not ugly. What the hell? This is pretty good. Like for 8 days, you're getting better. The shape and the hair and everything. You have the bowl. Not fully finished, but you could tell there's a bowl going on here, and the hair. The lines are shaky, but it's like you're understanding the form, the head, and the eyes. I say it's getting there. You're getting there. It's nice. That's understandable. It seems like, did you do pencil first, or was this pen first? I don't see pencil anywhere, so I'm going to guess this is all from pen first. That's really good. This was all pencil? Oh. Oh, it looks like a pen. Actually, not to get closer to it, it is a pencil. Now I'm like, it kind of look like it's a very hard, very, very dark pencil. I see. That's a very dark pencil. Yeah, okay, 4B pencil. Okay, that makes sense. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, truly, this looks really good because there's no there's like not much like erasing or anything. It's just very, because when you like, especially when you're using like a 4B pencil and you're trying to draw, it's really hard to like really erase it because it's a very dark pencil. And it leaves spots on the page and everything once you try to erase it as much as you can. It's not some like you use that type of pencil for final work, like you do like a little lighter pencil and then you use a darker pencil to like give out the actual outline and stuff. So really, yeah, this is really good. And you know, you should be proud because there's people who's like, I can say you have like, if you do more, if you keep going, I can see you having already confidence with your lines, because that's something a lot of people are like beginners are not really good with. But I rarely erase things. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Do that. That's really, really good. Like, you will get very confident with your lines really early on if you keep going this route. Like, don't care too much about the details, just draw it out. Have confidence with your lines, and that's what your lines really looking like a little bit. Even though it's a little bit shaky, I really believe if you just keep going that route, you will have like really nice, crazy confidence lines, and that's something a lot of beginners don't get rid of, especially when they turn intermediate. Then they never really get over the whole line stuff. But yeah, this is good. Wow, I can't wait for your progress. You should be proud. It might not seem like it's like, oh, it's not exactly like the image as the person I was following along, but really, honestly, that's really good for a beginner. To me, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Honestly, this first picture I've drawn is like the past 4 days. Days before this, I've been practicing circle, triangles, squares, and lines. Ah, nice. That's pretty good. I say that's a really good story. Yes. I didn't really do that much of that in the beginning because I didn't really know anything about art. I couldn't like my first drawings were drawing Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball? Yeah, I would say Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Even though I did know about Dragon Ball coming up because my brothers love like that whole entire series. But I remember the ending of Dragon Ball. And then Dragon Ball Z came around and I got addicted to it with my siblings. And they'd be drawing in their like textbook, their like composition books. And I would like also try to draw Dragon Ball characters, Dragon Ball Z characters. And which good times. It gets really interesting once you like. I wasn't good. My brothers were getting crazy good, but I was like, man, I can't draw. It's not looking anything like these pictures. It's not looking anything like these pictures, bruh. But I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. And then, oh god. Sometimes I'm a little bit afraid to like, talk about my uh experience when it comes to like drawing, like how I really started, because there's the stupid weird stigma on the internet of how people learn how to like draw. And in a I started in an interesting route that I really think maybe little me was pretty smart. I think little me was like actually a little bit big brain. Didn't really thought about it because I there was like no way to like learn about art like how it is now these days. Like there's so much information on the internet. I wish I kind of had that, but maybe I'm glad I didn't have that with the way how people act on the internet. And there's kind of too much information. I'm not a pro. Good morning, Chris. Hello. Yeah, good morning. No problem. Hope you have a good day at work or whatever you be doing today. Yay. No, okay. I will tell you the story of how I got into the beautiful of art. So yeah, I was doing a lot of Dragon Ball Z at the time. And I started to get really addicted with drawing more and more. And I started getting into like YouTube and finding other like different like anime stuff on YouTube, and there was things called AMV. Wow. But it wasn't really much animated AMV because around that time of AMVs, it was just pictures. So I will be seeing these crazy drawings of a certain anime called Naruto. Bro, boy, oh boy. I fall in the hole because I found out people do AMV of Naruto so much. But it was just drawings. It was just drawings. That's all there were. So I was like, whoa, people can draw like that? Where are people getting these drawings? Because I didn't know you could find these drawings from Pixiv, which is like the Japanese of like DeviantArt kind of thing. But kind of better. So I I didn't know where these drawings come from, and I really want to draw like this. And during the time through elementary, my teacher gave us this very clear, not really clear paper, but a paper that's very see-through to like do some craft and do some like drawing stuff. She was teaching us how to use this paper, and I was like, I was like, oh wait, I have a bunch of those papers. So I literally like print out the whole YouTube page. Like once I saw my favorite like my favorite drawing on this AMV picture thing, if I see my a favorite drawing, I print out the whole YouTube page. I cut it up. I cut up that's only the YouTube box with the picture. I take a tracing paper, put it on top, and I draw on top of it. And I did that for months. And I wish I still had those papers. I actually had those papers for so long. I had papers of papers of papers. Like I will be stealing. I actually go to my art teacher, and while she disappear, I go to the back storage and I steal these papers so I can use them in my art. So yeah, I put like I traced it for so long because I wanted to like draw like that. So I just traced and over and over again until one day, for some reason on a Saturday morning, I was like, you know what? I want to draw. I want to draw like without tracing because I was tracing for a very long time. I was tracing for months. I was doing it almost every day. It was months of tracing. I don't know how long I was doing it. It was months. Yeah, I was. Ooh, I'm a thief. Ooh. uh, until then, I went ahead and I put it. I I went ahead, took a very hard board because I was tracing so much. I was like, you know what? I want to do this without any tracing. I don't want to like have a paper on top and draw whatever. I want to do this without it. Good on me, little Gingly. You were so good job, little Gingly. Jeez. So I went and I took a very hard paper from that got from my art class, whatever, and it wasn't see-through or anything. It's a really, really hard board paper. And I remembered the picture. It was a Naruto and Naruto and Hyanta, and they were like, Naruto was like kissing, it was a chibi version of them, and Naruto is like kissing the cheek of Hyanta. And it had like a heart in the middle. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to try to draw this like by just using my eyes. And I did that, and I was so shocked. I was like, oh. After like I finished it, I was like, oh, I can draw. I can draw. I was so excited. And I kept doing that. After that, I stopped tracing. After that, I probably traced like a few times here and there because there was like other drawings that I wanted to like be able to like do. But after that, I just literally stopped tracing. I started just regularly drawing. The only thing, like I was good at looking at art. But the problem with me around the time, I wasn't able to create original like stuff. They came out very weird. I was good at looking, but not good at creating things of my own, and it comes out weird and ugly and all that other stuff. So it's like just like a year or so later, I started to just like do that more, making my original stuff and all that other things. N- Really, truly, I think I hate how the internet, because I didn't really know like anything with drawing. I didn't had like a drawing. I didn't went to drawing school. I didn't had a drawing teacher. Like I couldn't even get to drawing class, art class when I went to middle school or whatever, because they're all were it was an easy class. Everyone wanted that a class because it's an easy A. So everyone picked that class really quick, and the class get fills up and I can't get the class. For a very, very long time, I couldn't get into our art class. So I was like I'm basically fully self-taught. Like everything is just like self-taught. Tracing is not bad. It is not. And I really hate that people use it. It is unfortunate because now with the whole internet and people putting up their trace work, yeah, they are immediately stealing. But you should be using tracing as a tool. It is a nice, quick tool for you to learn how to do things much more quickly. If I didn't do that, I don't know where I would be till this day. Maybe my drawings would be very slow, but yeah, no. Like, I'm really annoyed every time someone comes to me, like, asking me, is tracing bad? It's like, and I had to, like, give them the breakdown of why, and then they'd be like, oh my gosh, you traced it? It's like, yes, I did. I did. I traced it to learn how to draw at the time. That was my beginning of drawing. But I didn't continue all of that. It was to be able to learn how to draw anime stuff. I didn't know how to. And I quickly was able to learn it very quickly. AI is just a new face of tracing. I don't know. I don't even really want to get into the whole AI. I'm like half about it. Like it's it's always will be it's up to the user and it's up to the person who is using the tool of AI, because I can see AI to be a great tool for artists. It's dependent on how you use it and what you're teaching your AI. It's like because you can create the AI that only learns your art. Like it's completely blank. It doesn't know anything. That the AI can just have nothing. It doesn't know the internet. It doesn't know nothing. And all you do is feed it your art. Like you can do that, which is cool and all. I mean, maybe you can sell it or something. It's a good way, but I don't know. I feel like there's many things. I saw really cool things of what AI can do as a tool for artists, but I don't know. It's I feel it's getting to the same thing when tracing became a thing around the internet in the art community, and people were freaking out with tracing and blah 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 blah. Now these days people finally understand because there's a lot of YouTubers who have came out and tried to teach these little shits who's like putting out bad information about tracing and all this other stuff, because people were freaking out about tracing and being bad and blah 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 blah. It's evil. It's like, no, it's not evil. It's up to the person on how they use it. Just like AI, it's going to be up to the person and how they use it. That's it. But it is scary. Oh, the newest AI stuff from Open AI, that is insane. I mean, it's not it we finally able to see more sneak peeks of what the AI can do, because I've been keeping up a little bit with the whole AI stuff, like in general, not just for art. The art thing, I got tired. I got a headache because people are screaming all over the place and fighting. So I don't give two shit what's going on in the art side of AI. But AI in general and what they're going to do for the whole entire world. It's really just it is scary. it's it's exciting. It's really cool. It's exciting. God, I can't even put up my fingers for this. It's cool, it's exciting, but it's fucking scary. Hello, Crazy. It is crazy. AI is so crazy right now. But it's really shows like the stuff that those people were talking about with OpenAI in the back end. Like you can like find like articles, maybe like interviews of them like talking about like the stuff that they cannot show to people because they say it's like it's really totally too scary, and you can hear like all these possibilities that you can do with the AI and all that other stuff. And now it's like that video, those videos that came out, that's so fucking it's still not the videos are not great, but it's just like it's saying of how fast everything is coming along. Gang signs, I ain't finding no gang signs. Everything is coming really fast. I don't know. AI is scary, but I'm not going to just sit here and cry about it. It's a little bit annoying. That's why I don't really like seeing like artists. I'm so tired of being on people on Twitter at times. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. I'd rather do actions than cry about it on a Twitter social media like anyone is going to hear me doing that. I prefer seeing some action than people crying. There should be talks. People should talk about it, but in a very mature way of talking, not just having emotions connect to it kind of way. That's just how I work when it comes to this whole AI stuff. But I don't know. I like technology. That's just me. I like seeing new things of what people can do. I enjoy it. You know, sometimes I'm glad I'm able to just learn things very easily. Not very easily. It takes a while. Learning takes a while for me, but at least I don't fully give up at time. I keep going, even though if it takes years, I always come back and try again and again and see if I get it. And sometimes I finally get it, and it just works out. And it's like, oh, cool. So learning how to draw, doing 3D modeling, uh, editing, just multi animation. I did learn animation, all the other stuff. Like all these skills I have, I'm glad I have them so I don't have to commission people. As much I do would love to commission people because less work for me, because my brain is not too big. I'm not that creative. I'd rather have people do commissions. I don't know what you just said, but sure. But yeah, I don't care. about the whole thing. Actually, no, I do care. I don't know. I'm not crying about it. I will try to adapt to this new world that we slowly are turning into. And hopefully, I hope we can regulate, because I swear people are having a huge heart attack. They're having a heart attack with this thing. It's basically the, what do you call it? Back in the times, people say digital art was not art. Like, I remember when just in high school, people say digital art is not art. So, I don't know. I just wake up and saw that you were live, so I joined. Okay. Well, welcome, Easy. I'm just doing my first time doing my daily morning talk. I mean, we just talk about random stuff for the morning, and then the stream ends. But yeah, it's just a normal chill talk. Yeah, everyone draw tablets, but I remember being afraid showing like a art, what do you call it, professor? I don't know, what do you call those college people? I was so afraid because there was a huge stigma of digital art is not art. There is so many teachers, so many people who was like people outside, they were like, no, digital art is not art. That's bad. Especially when it comes to anime too. So that was a double whammy. Art, like digital art, and anime. That was a double whammy. Oh, you see anime? The hatred comes in. Now these days, isn't like back then no one would accept any of those type of arts. But now these days, so many people are accepting that art to the point there's literally exhibition for digital art and anime style. That is insane. You can hold an exhibition of your art and it's anime and it's digital. That's a crazy double whammy right there. Who would have thought back in those days people would think you're stupid and you're insane. But now that's the norm. Now we're okay. We love it. Everyone's doing digital art. Everyone have a tablet. Everyone drawing digitally. I think you have Disney went ahead and killed hundreds of jobs because they want to do 3D work. Because Pixar find a whole new way of doing crazy animation with 3D. So Disney went ahead and just said, you know what, fuck it, we're closing everything. I mean, that's not a reason, but it started like that was the starting, and it got a little bit worse and worse, and we Pixar were getting crazy good, and and they wanted to do their own thing too, so they're like, you know what, we're just going to get rid of these traditional artists, and we need to do the whole 3D. It's so much cheaper and everything, and there goes all the traditional artists. It was it was really sad to see, but it happened. It is mad lately. They're not really doing a good job. I do feel bad of what's going on in there. I don't know what's going on. Actually, we don't know what's going on in there. So now, so like, if we think about what happened back like around those times. Now it's happening again, but with AI. I don't know if AI will become art. I really don't know, but there might be a possibility. I don't think we will be able to get rid of something like that. Like, we just won't. I will be real here. Anime customers are not rich. They are really broke people. It is ticket. Thanks to VTubing, we at least are making money because they're doing exactly what furries has been doing for years, for decades, because people had a persona in the furry community. The reason why furries are so profitable for a very long time is because people love their persona and they want to see their persona in many different arts. So they become art collectors, just like how you do traditional art, like people who go in museums or whatever and want to collect art and from a certain artist or whatever. But you just dumb it down to you have a persona or something, and you just want a many different type of people to draw your art, and it becomes a huge hobby. So that's why it was so much easier for people to go to the furry side and make a bunch of money over there. But anime people, they had no such thing, because yeah, you want art of a copyrighted character from whatever studio does it, or whatever anime that you found or manga that you found. But there is really not too much of a connection. There's some people who do, but there wasn't much of a connection, like having your own art, your own persona kind of thing. There was rarely a lot of people who had that. There was a few, but not as much until now because of VTubing. VTubing now have a persona. People have a persona, and now they're going around asking a bunch of artists, hey, can you draw my character, my persona, kind of thing. Yeah, this is kind of fourth wall breaking a little bit, but now there's a persona thing, and now people are willing to go, like, basically VTubers are now being able to finally fill a hole in the anime side that artists has been looking for so long, because people in the anime community are cheap fuckers. They do not have the money, and which is understandable because a lot of people are young. We're young, and we don't really have the money to be spending at times to be an artist, unless you go to Japan. I mean, that was like the sort of the only way, but you're still get good luck on that. It's still going to be the same thing. What were furries doing for decades? Furries it's really good of buying art. They are good people who they're good buyers because they have their own personas and they've been doing that for decades. And that's why people are really good. Like, artists secretly make a whole different account just to go to like the furry side and make commissions over there, because they're good at making like good bank. That's why there's so many memes, and it is a true meme of, like, people, hey, I draw fairies on the side. Fairies make good, drawing furries make good bank, or making I guess, god, furry suits. I don't even want to think about that. Yes, so VTubers is equal furries because there's a persona. It's their own character kind of way. And that's what's something a lot that the anime side really needed, because you couldn't make that much money. The only way you could have make money back at the times is just get into companies. You go to companies or you go to contests. That is the only time you can make huge bank. Or getting like doing manga or whatever. But that's the only time you can make a lot of money. doing commissions is so rare. Tutors are yiffing one of those, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, anime porn is a hit and miss. Anime porn was definitely the way for a good long time for people, but that's completely it. Like, you will have to go more the darker side, and that's when you sometimes end up in the furry side too, if you're doing lewd anime art. That was also a good way to make money back then too, much better than just doing regular drawings. Oh yeah, I forget conventions. That was also another way. Still horrible, but convention was like the hugest trend to like get like some type of money doing anime in general. Okay, easy. Thank you for coming by. That teacher at school asks if what we're doing for our lives and tells her I just Oh my god. MLP, dude. I don't know. What a crazy roller coaster of MLP. I think I wonder there should definitely been I think there is a bunch of documentaries for MLP. MLP was so insane for artists and craft creators, like people who create stuff in real life. The amount of stories that I've heard, my eyes are twitching for some reason on the other side. I keep staring at it. The amount of crazy things I've heard that people were able to sell and make huge bank from MLP people is insane. That's how crazy profitable that they were back then. It sometimes made me wish I kind of did, but I never did it because I just wasn't into the whole shit. I couldn't. Thanks for hollow breakfast, yes. It is true. Yeah, it is crazy shit. They are crazy, actually. I'm not supposed to be streaming too long anyway. But I'll stream Sonic vs. MLB. I like Sonic better, so Sonic. I enjoy Sonic's story much better. Sonic have really better stories than MLP in all honesty. But that's just because that series has been around quite some time. I mean, My Little Pony, that's been around for a very long time too, but which I remember the older version as a kid. Kind of. I only saw like a few episodes. It wasn't air much, but I've seen it before. It was interesting, but I only saw commercials a lot because it always sing Bunny. That's all you just see a bunch of commercial for that, but I rarely see in like the show here and there. Probably like once I've seen it. But now with that whole huge revamp of My Little Pony, I can actually I wish I can compare My Little Pony a little bit to Pure Cure, but Pure Cure, if only that would have been cool if My Little Pony went to the route of Pure Cure, which is it's a magical series in Japan. It's a kids show, but the animation in Pure Cure is insane. A lot of the crazy animators that you probably see like who do like all these cool things in anime now these days, a lot of them started doing like peer care. Like it's like a thing of starting at peer care as your like starting point, and then you branch out. So many animators started just doing peer care series. It's really interesting. But the animation is crazy because you're allowed to be able to do that in peer care. Like it's okay to just do that. To see all like do all the cool stuff in this kids show that you would never expect of anything to it. You can literally just go on YouTube, type in peer care animations, and you'll find all those. I think there's people that do like comparisons of like, oh, you see that person who do Ginger Kansai and whatever. Look at this animation that he did for Peer Care back in the days. Like this is where they started, kind of thing. I think there's actually are YouTube, a bunch of YouTube channels that does that. It's been, I don't know. I would be surprised there's none of them done that. But that is a thing. That is a thing. Welcome back. But MLP will never be like Pure Curie. I kind of wish it kind of was. It would have been really cool. But I know America. America? Yeah, America doesn't work like that. What's America? I don't know. Gosh. This country, that country is weird. America is weird. Yeah, it's such a good, so good, so good. There is a new series I need to actually sit down and continue watching. It's like they have the adults, but the only thing I'm really sad, well, I only saw like 2 or 3 episodes of it. I was very disappointed. Like they're adults, like they're grown up now, which is really cool. It's like, oh, we get to see grown up versions of them, of like being adults and drinking and all this stuff. I was like, oh. And they're talking about their adults problems, and they can't like do certain things like they used to be as a kid. It was so like, wow, this might be a very intense, like, that's so interesting to show kids this. But I mean, a lot of those people who grew up with them are now adults, not really young adults. Well, yeah, some young adults. Yeah, I'd say yeah, everyone pretty much in their 20s actually, probably a lot much more older. But it's really cool to see them as adults and talking about adults' problems, you know. But what I'm sad about when they transform into their magical form, they turn into a kid, and I'm like, understandable. Have a good day. It's like, God dang it. Why can't they just be in their adult form and just being a kid again? I need to continue that series. I think it's done now. I think they reached to their last episodes already because it's a new season now. So I will definitely get into that. Yeah, it's a new series. It's one of their new series. It's kind of like a alternate time kind of thing as them as adults. They're now grown up. It came out last season. So I don't really, not a lot of people watch Pure Care, so because it's a kid show. Western wise, not a lot of people are into like the whole magical girl kids kind of thing. Yeah, you have Madoka, but that was a whole different thing. That wasn't really much of a kid show. You have Aikatsu and Pia. That's really more like kids, teenager. Yeah, teenager. This one really aimed teenager to me a little bit, but more adult a little bit too, because some of their themes were, I was just very surprised, like how far the theme that they went through, especially the whole drinking and everything. It's really, really, really interesting, how far they were taking it. Yeah, but was that a kid show? No. That was not a kid show. That was not the age of a 10-year-old or 12-year-old or 13, some shit. I don't know. It's very rare to meet someone that like Aikatsu or just Pia Para, whatever. Even though I haven't watched Pia Para or Aikatsu in a while. It's been a while. Their series has changed a lot. They, I stopped when they got into the human stuff. I was like, okay, I'm not watching this with the whole human. Yeah, and yeah, makeup parts explain how the people. Yeah, yeah, definitely a kids series. That's insane. I like Sailor Moon. Yeah, that was decades. That you're 3, 4 decades. And I wouldn't even call Sailor Moon a kid show either. What the I don't even know. I would say uh Sailor Moon fifth it's definitely teenager and a lot of the theme I would say 15, 16 years old target audience, even though they might be trying to go after a 12 or 10-year-old audience, but it was definitely a 16-year-old audience kind of thing. Well, yeah, when if you bring it to, I guess, the Western side, it's definitely dumbed down to a 10-year-old age range. But if we going with like Sailor Moon as a whole without the censor, it's definitely 16-year-old. And a little bit adult-ish, but still in a teen. It's just definitely going for the teenagers. I didn't really. Well, because of where I'm from, I never actually saw Sailor Moon for some reason on TV. Sailor Moon was just not there for me. I actually never saw it on TV. I saw Sailor Moon on the internet. My eyes are, I don't know what's going on. It's closing one eye. Who's my favorite? Mercury? I mean, really, truly, I'm very OG, so Sailor Moon, personally, in all honesty, I don't know. Well, based on design, who do you like? I don't. Yeah, I guess Mercury, I guess. I wasn't really like, I wasn't a crazy fan. I wasn't a really crazy fan for Sailor Moon. I enjoy like the music and stuff, but I wasn't a huge fan. of like Sailor Moon, but I like it. I'm not crazy like how people are. Every time I bring up anime, I remember they're like, "Oh my God, I mean you like Sailor Moon?" I'm like, Sailor Moon? No, no. I've seen it, but I'm not really a huge fan. Now, if you talk about Tokyo Mew Mew, that's where that's the magical girl I actually did. I actually did watch a little bit. Like, I think this was one of the times I got very annoyed when I found out there was a huge difference from Japanese to English, because I still didn't know too much about Japan and whatever. But I really like this series. I really like Tokyo Mew Mew. But when I went on the internet and found Tokyo Mew Mew on the internet, I was shocked at how different it was, and I felt I, f- I betrayed. Is that weird? I felt betrayed of what I was like watching, because I'm like, this is hugely different. The music is better. This is so much better. Oh my gosh, they weren't saying this. I was shocked of like the huge difference between these two series. And then I went down the rabbit hole. Oh my god, One Piece was like the biggest difference for me. I was like, oh, One Piece is usually different here. It's not like this. I didn't know what was censored, like what censor made at that time either. I just noticed there was two different series, and one of them is not like the other. And I was just shocked, but I was more interested in the Japanese after that, because I really like how it was like playing out. So I got into the Japanese anime, like just watching like Japanese on the internet more, and I stopped watching like TV slowly but surely. Like 4 Kids? Yeah, 4 Kids. I slowly stopped watching 4 Kids for quite some time. Even Sonics actually pissed me off a little bit too. Just a little bit. The difference between Sonic X and between like Japan, especially Tail, the difference between West Tail and Japan Tail is so huge, it pissed me off. It pissed me off because I'm actually a very fan of Tail at the time, but you never really see Till too much grow. They always make him like he's a baby, he's worthless, he's nothing. But there's times he finally like gets a up, like you finally see him grow, but he pummels it right back down. It's the same thing like how like Ash, like in Pokemon with Ash, he grows so much, but he goes back to level 1 when a new season happened. Pikachu go to level 1. And that's how it felt like with Tails. Tails was like going up in his levels, but he goes back to level 1. But when I found out in Japan, Tails is actually confident and actually really good. And there's this one part when, oh my god, I remember I saw this. I cried of how much Tails growed, and that growed my hatred for 4 Kids, and just like any shows that was doing the whole Japanese to English thing, I stopped. That completely pissed me off of how they did dirty to Tails for so long. I was very, very annoyed. Miles was no different. Miles was Miles. He was just a human. I don't know. I was really annoyed. There was a lot of good like other characters, but really truly what was more important was Tails. Tails was more my favorite character in Sonic's. I was annoyed. I was really annoyed of the huge difference of each series. But yeah, I don't know. Huh? Why are you talking with milk? Yes, we're talking about Tails. Yes, yes. I don't really know too much. I don't read much of Tails comics. Actually, no, I did. There was some time I was slowly getting into not Tails, Sonic comics. I was trying to find a lot of Tails, and I remember I was trying to like draw a lot of like comics. Uh, but we don't have like comics of where I'm from. We didn't had any like comics. The only comics we had was Archie. There wasn't really a place that sell like different types of comics like Sonic and all the other things. I only saw Archie as a kid, but I remember looking like putting in Sonic on the like internet, and I get like the website of Sonic, and I think I found like a place where there was like a bunch of like comics that you can read somewhat online, but you really couldn't. So I never really got a chance to fully see Sonic comics. I don't really know too much about how, because I know there's different versions of Sonics out there and different version with characters, especially with Tails. So I don't know how well treated Tails was treated for quite some time. I just only know the animated series, not the comics. You see what I'm getting here? So I didn't know about Sonic as a comic series, only animated. Okay. Sorry about that. When I hear Miles, I was thinking about a whole different Miles. Okay. Yes, I don't really like remember Tails as Miles Tails power. Like when I think I like that does not come to my head. Yeah. Miles. That's the only mouse I know a lot of. When I see Miles, I think of him. You're not wrong. Speaking of that, Spider-Man. Hello? Spider-Man. I kind of wish I got into a lot of, man. We do not. I kind of wish we did have comics, but we didn't have any comics. Only Archie comics, or unless I did not see any. No, like really, truly, we didn't have any comics. The only comics we had was Archie, which I did like the Archie comics a lot. My god sister fucking love Archie. Like she loved Archie comics a lot. She had a huge collection. Like I mean, like literally when we go to the store, like a grocery store or whatever. It's usually the grocery store because that's where you find all the Archie comics. She will like go through and find the one she doesn't have and she takes it. And I also take some too. I had like a very small, I had my hands down. I have like a small little collection. Her collection is a whole bookshelf. Literally, you can have like those huge containers that people can like carry out. She has stacks of Archie books in there. And yeah, we were very I got really addicted a little bit with the whole Archie story around that time too with her because of how much interest she had in it, and I really enjoyed the story too. And then there was other books that she got me into, but I was more into the manga while she was getting more into like novels and all that other stuff. But Archie was the only comic book that she fully enjoyed, and I was the one who liked manga. That is so weird. How come we had a lot of manga but not a lot of comic books? Except for Archie. That is so weird. Maybe I was not look I like we actually go to like the bookstore. I have never seen a comic book. Never. There was no comic books I ever seen unless they were hidden. But there was no comic books, only manga, novels and all that other stuff. And then Archie randomly. That is really weird now to think about it. Huh. I don't know. That's really weird. Very interesting to think about. Very. Um, yeah, we didn't. We just never had it. It was only Archie that takes the whole slot and random magazine. It was Archie, then random magazines. There was one time we saw the Sonic. Sonic was I think Archie did a collab with Archie. So there was just this random Sonic Archie thing going on. And that's it. That's the only thing. I remember seeing something like that. I believe was that wait, let me look. I'm not going crazy, right? There was a Archie Sonic. Archie Sonic comic? I don't know what it was. I don't remember. Yes, there was. I remember. Yes, it was the Sabrina thing. Yeah, it was the Sabrina. Yes, I remember this. Yeah, it was Sabrina and the Witch and the Hedgehog. That's the one I remember seeing on the randomly. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And that's the only time I saw a whole different like series. That's it. I pick up a bunch of kids and I can get a Kroger, all the times. Nice and welcome. Hello, Egan. Hello, Glory. Hello. Yeah, there was a they also did different series, like Sabrina and the Teenage Witch. The people I don't know who in the Archie people team. I don't really know too much about comics because we did not had much comics except for Archie. For some reason, I don't know. So I don't know how comics really work for a very long time. I literally like even I'm recently like now learning more about how comics work like in America and stuff. It's really interesting. I like learning, and I'm kind of sad that we only had Archie. I wish we had all these other comics. Like I started to like get into the whole Spider-Man. I think I did. I got into the Spider-Man because I wanted to know how Spider-Man really died. Because Spider-Man is kind of like my favorite superhero, even though I don't like superheroes. I'm not into the whole superhero stuff. But I did enjoy like the animated series, like, you know, the Superman, the Avengers, and all the other stuff. Like, I like the animated Batman. Like, I like those animated series. They were so good. I loved them. But I did not enjoy the movies. It was too much. I don't like the whole movies for the superheroes. It was kind of too much for me. But yeah, I only animated series I got into more of. Yes, Batman. Oh my gosh. Oh, the series, they were so good. I kind of actually want to like go back and just rewatch them. It's been so long. It's been really a long time. You don't get those types of shows anymore, sadly. It is what it is. Don't remind me. Yeah, I couldn't get into the. It was just too much. The movies were just too much. I'm kind of tired of seeing superheroes movies now. I'm kind of like, bruh, like, can we have different movies now? Like, you guys milk enough of the series. Like, come on. What else are you going to talk about? But yeah, there is supposed to. Actually, another superhero I really love is Flash. I love Flash. I really really do like Flash and his series, like whatever. Uh, wasn't there a movie recently that came out for Flash? Or there's supposed to be a movie for Flash or something. I don't know. A new series. I I am a little bit interested a bit, but I'm scared that I won't like it. Was Deadpool, the actor for Deadpool, got removed though? Is he still doing the series? Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad. I, re- I mean, that's understandable. He is going back. I don't know. I do like his story. I like his like. I enjoy his story a lot, and also Spider-Man story. I did. I did read a little bit. I think I was watching what do you call it? A YouTube. I was listening to a YouTube. There's a YouTuber who literally just reads the comics to you, and I think I was listening to him talking about the last series of how what do you call it? When Spider-Man dies, I think he did that. I don't remember that YouTube thing. No, Ryan's still doing it. Oh, okay, he's still doing it? Cool. He even got a hung jacket back as a Wolverine? What? Wait, so what happened? I thought Disney said like Disney got really pissed off with them, and or was that a lie? Didn't Disney got very pissed off with them, man? I was like, what he's going to do with Mint Mobile and everything? I don't know. Okay, I definitely need to see the trailer. I tried to dodge trailers because trailers spoil too much crap now these days. I avoid trailers a lot now. Too much spoilers. It's like, what's the point? I might as well watch, like, I know the whole story by watching, like, trailers at this point. Probably, but he's still doing it anyway. Understand? I mean, you can't. Like, how can you fire this man? Like, that's a lot of money. Like, come on, Disney. There's no way you can replace him for Deadpool. Like, who's going to do Deadpool? Like, there's no one can replace that man. How? Ryan Reynolds and his silver tongue. My tail wiggles, okay? Leave my tail. I don't know how I move it. Okay, there we go. But yeah, no, that's cool. I'll look into it. Probably Deadpool is one of the series I kind of do enjoy, but sometimes it's a little bit too much. I'm not good with the gory stuff. Too much gore. I'm half and a-okay with gory stuff, or, but not into too much of the gore. But I give Deadpool a pass because it's funny. It's very funny. Too much movies. Oh, maybe there would be a time I just sit down and talk about like my favorite movies of like coming days. I haven't been going out and watching movies at all. Or just in general now these days because a lot of it was superhero stuff for quite some time. So doing getting into movies, I didn't like it. I'm not gonna go either. I got forced to watch Saw movies. Okay, let me see this. Saw 1, 2, 3. Well, 1 and 2. Saw 1 and 2. 3. Good. Good. Great. They should have stayed at 3. They should have stayed at 3. Because after 3, that's when the gory fest starts. The gore porn that we will call it. Everything is gore. Gore everywhere. It doesn't make sense. It's like gore for fun. I hate Saw for that. I enjoy Saw 1 and 2 and kind of 3. But I enjoy those series. I really enjoy the Saw series of how they were playing out and, the smart, the human physical thing, how human works and all that sort of shit. It was really good of how it is. But after that, it just became gore porn. It was gore everywhere for no dumb reason. Uh, I, 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 I know there's a new Saw that came out, and I'm not going to watch it because it's just like, why are we still continuing this series? Like, I don't understand why we're still going with that series. It should just end. They're really trying to milk it or try to bring back nostalgic. It's like, no, it's not nostalgic. Yeah, something like that. I, s- I completely stopped. I got tired. I At that point, I started to just watch reviews that tell me the whole story because I'm not going to sit down and see a whole gore fest. Like, no, this is not what I'm here for. I'm here for a story that can be gory. That's it. It's a scary, creepy, filler, mind fuckery story. That's it. That's what it should be. But no, it became a gore fest. I hate, I hate Saw. I don't know. Yeah, no, I stayed. I just watch summaries now these days. Buys. That's not bars. I don't know what I said actually. I did, that's just how I feel about Saw. I really did. I'm not really good. I'm a very weird one because when it comes to horror films, I lo I like them, but I don't really like the whole gore stuff. Or things like freaking me out but jump scares me. Like I really don't like it. But there was, oh God, what was this horror? There's a very well famous horror series that I find in love. I really like it, even though it scares me all the time. But I really like it. It's about these, uh, what you, it's kind of paranormal. It's not really, is it paranormal? Eh, kind of paranormal, but not really. No, I don't know where to put that. I forgot the name of the series. It's a very famous series. Uh, it was a group of people. It was kind of like, you know how now a lot of people started to do the whole paranormal thing and using like a camera to like show what's going on, and it just giving you this like POV kind of like feel kind of thing, just like Outlast. Yeah, just like in the Outlast game, it's just like, oh, you have the camera, you go around, that kind of thing. Uh, it was a hospital. I don't remember. It's a famous horror, and I don't remember, but it was a hospital, and it's just a group of kids just going, not kids, teenage, young adults looking for something, and they were just going through, and it was like one of like really famous, well done horror movie, and I really enjoy it, and I can't remember it. I know if I look it up in the internet right now, I can find it very easily because it's very popular. But yeah, yeah, cam footages. Yeah, it was one of the early ones that started that trend, but it was a really good one. And I enjoy that series a lot. For some reason, my brain is not working. It's not trying to. What is going on in my eyes? My eyes are freaking out. Oh God. Uh, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while because I haven't been watching movies in so long. But that was one of my favorite horror movie that I enjoy, and I love like showing it to people because they were like, they also get scared because the expense, like it wasn't jumpy. There wasn't like jump scare or anything. It wasn't all. They didn't play that. You just feel the atmosphere and watching this person going through it, like each person going through their own thing, and it was very very scary. It's so well done. It deserved to be popular at around those times. So it would come to me. I don't know. It will come to me whenever. It's a really good horror series. But yeah, I'm not really hugely fond with sometimes with horror, but I get intrigued. I'm like, oh, I want to know. I want to know. Yeah, actually, it is time. I am going over my limit actually, so it is time that I should start packing up and start leaving. Yeah. What time is it? Oh my gosh, I've been talking to almost 2 hours. That is insane. I have an hour. I was supposed to stop this like in an hour, but I got into a tangent. I just realized. Well, thanks for reminding me that I would need to go in a bit. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, actually, I would also go ahead and get closing. Thank you for everyone for coming for the morning stream. Yes, I'm going to probably do this every Monday, so this might just be one of the normal time. There's no stream later today, but if I do this, come on, come on, come on, come on. It doesn't want hello. Come on. It doesn't want to do the thing. It doesn't want to do the thing. We would just do this. There we go. So yeah, we have tomorrow at 9 p.m. UTC, 4 p.m. EST, 1 p.m. PST. I'll be drawing emails for my Discord. Yes. We have a lot of emotes that we need to get done, and hopefully I will get a lot done of it tomorrow. And then we have on Wednesday Happy Karaoke, which will be 10 p.m. UTC and 5 p.m. EST and 2 p.m. PST. I felt bad singing a sad song for Valentine's Day, so yeah. And then on Saturday, no stream Thursday, no stream Friday, but stream on Saturday. We're going to play Power, and that will be the same time as like 9 p.m. UTSC, 4 p.m. and 1 p.m. Yeah, those types of style. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm still playing Power on the side, so that's going to be fun. Yes, positive energy, no sad energy. I will try to not sing sad songs. I will make it up to you all. I will make it up. I feel bad. I need to sneeze. If anyone wants to, the Discord, I haven't really posted anything. Blah, 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 blah. I should have made a thing for this. If anyone has not joined the Discord, I will just put it in just in case if people want to join. The Discord is just a place for you to just know what's going on and get updates of if I'm going to end stream, like if I'm not going to do a stream and all that other stuff. It's just like a place to know what I'm doing and whatever. I'm not really much of a Discord person. Like I don't like talking. I don't like talking. Really. But hey, you get to hang out with all the hermits, you know. All the hermits people. Hey, I put a day. Oh no. Yeah, all the hermits. Which, if I can actually post it, I delete my stuff very quickly. That is not YouTube. There we go. You can also lurk in the Discord, just like I do. I lurk in Discord. And just don't talk. But if anyone wants to join, that's where it is. And that's where the emotes, and you can be able to, when I'm doing the drawing, when I'm doing the drawing for tomorrow, all the emotes that there's like 2 emotes that we have in there right now, and you can just use those emotes, whatever, I don't know, whatever Discord group you in, I don't know, do you, do you, have fun, go wild. So yes, it is understandable, but yeah, that should be it. Thank you for coming to my morning stream, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, or have a good night. I know it's nighttime for some people. Well, it's getting nighttime soon. So, thank you for coming by. You guys have a good day. Bye bye.